Citizens, and how is everyone today? I hope you are well. I am just... Ooh, I should have kept that one. Ooh, there we go. Love it. We're going to keep that. Accept. Skip. And we're going to choose our starting position of Lorville as usual. I am loading up the account that I'd normally produce content on, not the cutter one that I've been playing with lately, for taking part in the Save Stanton event. So I would point out what the Save Stanton event is. I'm going to also talk quickly about a new upcoming starter ship from Crusader and my thoughts on whether or not someone should pick that up, even though I don't have a lot of info about it yet because I've kind of been avoiding seeing anything or looking at anything until the ship itself is out during the expo. But my short version of that is to hold off, and I'll explain more about that later. But first I want to talk about Save Stanton. Save Stanton, the event is awesome. It is an event that is designed for players to earn credit in the game doing something that you'll never be able to do again. So I'm going to quickly tab over on my screen so I can read this while that loads. Here we are. So the Save Stanton event, if anyone took part in the Operation Overdrive, I believe it was called. Why can't I get up? That worked. Operation Overdrive was kind of the same, where there's different phases of gameplay. So you start in Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. And if you missed one of the phases, you were able to continue it later and catch up. But once the event was over, that was it, you were done. And you had to finish specific phases in order to be able to advance. Now, unlike that, this one is very easy to solo. I did it already solo once, and so on this account, I'm going to try it again. But I like the fact that unlike the last one, where if you couldn't find anyone because you missed a few days and everyone's kind of gone on to Phase 2, you're going to be able to solo this one relatively easily. If you have a really basic starter ship like you're having Aurora, it might be kind of hard, but you can easily rent something like a cutter, not a cutter, like a Cutlass Black or a Connie, and those would absolutely be able to do, even for someone like me who's not a really skilled combat pilot, do some of the combat related missions and solo it no problem. And I think that's great. Sorry about that. Still getting over COVID. So when you complete Phase 1, and you have to complete 6 parts of Phase 1, you're going to get yourself 2 size 2 pyro laser repeaters and 2 size 3 pyro repeaters. These are laser repeaters that look kind of rusty and scratched up and kind of like MacGyvered together. I do think they're a pretty cool look, and anytime there's a wipe in the system, you're going to get those back, so there's not something you have to worry about losing, and those are things that you can put on other ships that you own. Other than the way they look, I don't know really about their performance or how they're going to perform. You're not going to get anything until after the event. I'm assuming what that means is you have to get all this done before 4.0 comes out. And once 4.0 is released, these weapons will come out with 4.0. So I think that's the case. So if I quickly look at Phase 1, we're going to get in this train first. Phase 1 here, it's assist attacked haulers, which is protecting under attack hauling ship to allow it to get away, or cargo recovery, where you're going to fight some ships off and destroy them, and then you're going to have to take a cargo capable ship and take the cargo off the ship that was destroyed and bring it to a location. If you are hoping to do one of those two things, I honestly will suggest doing the assist attacked haulers. It's about 10 ships total that you have to take on. The bigger ones tend to be something like a Freelance or a 400i. Smaller ones tend to be something like Blades or Talons, or I think it was like Nomads I was fighting, 100i, something about that size. It's not that difficult to take on these ships and fight them yourself. With the group, it is actually much easier and much quicker. The only issues I see happening are if you die... If you die, unfortunately, the mission fails. Even if the ship has a lot of health, as soon as you die and you respawn and you're away from the ships, you get a call from the ship saying, "Where are you?" Or then all of a sudden, I've taken too much damage and I blow up, and you're gonna have to restart. Luckily, the mission restarts relatively quickly. You can start again at any time you want. Also, the defend missions happen all over. Some are at ArcCorp, some are at Crusader, some are Microtech, some are at Lowerville. So when you open up your mobiGlas and you look at the contracts manager here, if we go down to priority, the cargo recovery are, I think, always at the same place. So if you look here, weapons testing site above aerial, so they're always like near Hurston. I think that's the case. I'm not sure about that. Assist attacked. This one here is over Hurston, which is where we are right now. If you don't want to do the one over Hurston, you've got 3 minutes and 38 seconds. It's going to give you a new one. That might be one closer by. But you have plenty of time once you accept this to whether or not you want to try it. Now, accepting this mission, like I've done here, I'm going to go back to offers. I'm going to go to, I believe it's mercenary, call to arms. We're going to get that. That's actually going to give you a little bit of extra money as you're going along killing the bad guys. If we look at accepted ones, like this priority one, it's 148,000 to complete this mission, which will pay you. The only other way you can fail this mission, and unfortunately it's one you cannot control, is if there's a server recovery while you're doing the mission just counts as abandoned. So unfortunately, if that happens, you're not going to be able to finish the mission. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to look at what ships I have here. Extra large hangar. I can't remember why I have extra large. Oh, it's because I think I bought an 890 for some reason in game. It's not a ship I normally own, but I believe that's why I have an extra large hangar. So I'm going to choose a ship that's relatively good size for what we're trying to do. Just stock components, nothing else. And we're going to do this defend mission here over the planet. So, oh, it might be because I have a reclaimer. That's what it was. Star Runner might work. Drake Cutlass Black might be good. Yeah, let's go with the Cutty Black. You can rent a Cutlass Black for a day, and in that day of rental, which is about 60 grand, you could do all the versions of this mission that you need to do. No problem. I don't think you'd have any problem doing them in 1 day's worth of gameplay. Now, if you want to know how you're doing as far as finishing this mission, just go to Journal here, and then on here, once you do one of them, it's going to have a out of 6. How many have you done? So phase 1 out of 6. It'll say 2 out of 6, 3 out of 6, 4 out of 6. If I do 6 assist attacked haulers, that's good. If I do 6 cargo recovery, that's good. If I do 5 attacked haulers and 1 cargo recovery, that's also good. You can do any combination of the 6 that you want. So we're just waiting. Our ship is going to go load up here, and then I'm going to head into space, and I'm going to go take on these haulers and see how well we do. See if, with the Cutty Black, someone like me can do that without any difficulty. And by like me, what I mean is limited combat skills as a pilot. A little bit of an update for you. We are not in the same game as last time. I had to go answer the phone, had to actually run an errand and pick someone up. So we are not currently running the Save Stanton event. However, the Save Stanton event has gone on to... Oh, why didn't that work? Where is this? Microtech. You know what? We're going to accept that offer anyways. It has gone on to Phase 2 as of today, which is the 15th. And Phase 2, if I look here, it says Phase 2, either eliminate Slicer Operative. A Slicer Operative has been identified at a Duster outpost. Your job is to take them out. While they're not hostile, they're not going to like assassination attempts, so stealth is recommended. Or Save Stanton Phase 2, sabotage gang operations. The Slicers are preparing for something big. Head to select locations and stop their supply chain however you see fit, which I believe happens at distribution outposts, distribution centers. That might be where those are happening. So those are the 2 current Phase 2 operations, but as you can just see, because I just took my first Phase job here, Phase 1 job here, because my Phase 1 job, unfortunately, I had to abandon it when I had to leave my game, and not finish it, they're still showing up. So I can still try to get the Phase 1 jobs. Now I am in... Oh, I keep doing this wrong. I keep hitting open, close. There we go. I am in what is, in essence, a stock Cutlass Black. So if you rent a Cutlass Black to do this, and by doing this you're going to make about 180,000 just on completing one mission, so definitely will cover your day's worth of Cutlass rentals. You can do these. They're not going to be hard. Now, before I take off, I'm going to kind of go over what the stock has. So it's got, besides the stock coolers, it's got 4 guns. It's got these tarantulas. I think they're called tarantulas here. 2,133 rounds each. Those are ballistic rounds. That is like a Gatling gun with bullets. Then we have laser repeaters, and you can see 18 shots in the capacitor bank. 18 shots at once, and then it's got to recharge. Now, before I head out, like if we switch our modes back and forth, you notice like we go from no guns in navigation to guns in navigation, and we can set up what we want this to be. So I'm holding F, and I'm going to look down here. Currently in the game, there is no life support, so let's take that off. Let's hit I. That puts our engines on. And now we're going to look through here. What else do we have here? We've got guns, and we've got engines, and we got shields. And I can put one more into shield. I can put... Can I put all of them into guns? So look at it. I put 5 into guns. We've gone from 12 shots to 75 shots in my laser repeaters. That is ridiculous. All of these look good. I can put one more in the cooler. What did that take it away? It took away from one from the shield. And there we go. I don't really care about my engines. I don't want to go fast. I have full shields. I have 75 shots in my capacitor bank. I've got all my coolers running at full. We should be good to go. This is not going to be bad now. So now we can take off. We're going to call for opening and raise our landing gear. And I'm going to head over to Microtech. Once I'm at Microtech, we're going to be able to then start this mission. So, arriving at Microtech, we're now going to head over to our distress beacon here. 381.6 away. It's going to be a quick jump. And then I'm going to focus on the smaller ships. There are going to be some smaller ships like Nomads and Hornets and even some Glaives, I think. Or not Glaives, Blades, I think? I can't remember what they are. There's some alien ships. There's some smaller ships to fight. I'm not going to worry about the bigger ones. There will be like a Freelancer, maybe a Retaliator, which is really annoying if they show up. But I'm going to start on the lower ones. So I'm working here. I'm moving slow. Or not slow, but faster. I'm not in my SCM mode yet. And then now that I'm relatively close, about 6 kilometers away, go to SCM mode and start targeting and see what I got. So we got ourselves Asperia, like oh, there you go, 100i. We're going to go with that first. Ooh, it is jumping all over the place. Now I'm going to mouse wheel down, so I'm only using my repeaters. And, oh, this is bad. This might be an issue. If this is jumping around that I can't get a shot off. But I'm only using repeaters because I don't want to waste my tarantulas on something small that I can take out with just my repeaters without any issue. You can see I already got the shields down, already doing some damage to this. Even though desync is a huge issue, got one down. Now what do I got here? I got myself, this is a buck? I can't really tell what this is. I'm gonna aim at this ship. Again, shields down. This is why you want to put all that power into your repeaters, so you can have a sustained burst and just lay into the ship. And by taking the smaller ones out, you are reducing the amount of damage that they're doing to the ship you're trying to protect. And then you can work on the larger ships and have more time. Ooh, that was more desync there. Another one down. Now we got a Hawk here. I think this is a Hawk or I forget which ones these are. Doesn't give you the name of the ship anymore, does it? Maybe if I looked at my like targeting computer itself, but What is this called? Talon. That's what I meant, not Hawk. Hawk would be an entirely different ship. A little faster. But we're still able to get some good shots on it. It's about 700 meters away. I want to get it closer so I can just have a better chance of landing all my shots, even if I'm a little bit wide. But this desync is a bit of an issue. Oh, that was a little bit close. Doing all right, though. We're going to let their capacitors charge up again, and then get some more good shots. Oh, desync again. Desync is bad. Did I get it? It says no target, so maybe I'm too far away. We're gonna fly in. Take on these ships again. Now, what's this one? That might be the one I was just after. Oh no, this is a glaive? Is that what this is? Now the AI is not great at hitting you on these missions, which makes this part relatively easy. Now you can see I'm over a kilometer away, so I'm going to try to get closer while I'm charging up my capacitors. Jumped again on me. I'm just hoping it doesn't hit me while it's doing this. I don't need to be taken out by a collision. That will be an automatic fail of the mission if that happens. Oh, I don't need a new contract, no thank you. This will be one of the harder ones to take out. It is a bit of a tougher ship. Again, let your capacitors charge up while you line up a shot if you're about a kilometer away. That way when you're closer, you can just have sustained fire and hit with more of your shots. There we go. Going through my potential targets here. There we go. Four kilometers away. I'm not going to worry about that one right now. Got another Talon. You notice the health so far of the ship I'm protecting, the reclaimer there, is only at 98%. So it's doing okay. I'm not really too worried at the moment. It's not taking a lot of hits. I heard that you can also somehow get into the ship and just put its shields up and it's going to last even longer. What's this one here? Looks like a Titan of some sort. Shields down on that pretty quick. Oh, and then it's desynced over to here. I want that technology to be able to just pop out of the way. Oh, missed it. There we go. Oh, that was close. Okay, got another bird to take down. There we go. Another alien ship. This is called the Blade. No. Maybe this is... Oh, what is this? What is this alien ship by Asperia? It's not the Blade, it's not the Glaive. What's the one with the one wing? I don't remember. It's interesting it says faction unavailable. Don't we know these are slicers by now? I think some of the idea of this is you're able to use that blade to actually ram another ship and destroy it. Isn't that the idea for these alien ships? The Vandal ships? Maybe. Whoa, where'd you go? There you are. Coming closer. Okay. There's another Vandal ship. Or I guess Vandal replica. Yeah, I try to stop in time. I've done more damage to that ship, I think, than the enemies have. I'm going to switch to all of my guns for now just to add a little bit to this. I'll take it out soon enough, won't I? Alright, good. What else we got here? Where is this one? Down here. Somehow missed with all those shots. There we go. This looks like a mantis. I don't think known for their hull strength, are they? They're more just for stopping people? I don't know. It's not a ship I'm really experienced with. Yeah, it went down pretty quick. This looks like a Reliant. I don't know which version of this is. It's gonna get harder the longer I play this game. I'm already having trouble identifying ships that I don't own or that don't fly much, and now there's gonna be, every year, more and more ships. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about going to different planets and actually not knowing where everything is and kind of exploring. Exploring is the fun part. Alright. It'd be great if I could just take out his engines and just leave it there. I know that there are stuff on ships, like this Reliant might have some cargo on it. Freelancers have cargo on it. So you should be able to... Ooh, a Banu Defender. You should be able to find these cargo ships and take the cargo off it, whether it's gold or Weevil eggs or Quantanium, whatever's on there. You should be able to loot them and make some money on that as well. Again, I made sure to get call to arms. It's not as good as it used to be, but you are making a little bit every time you are killing some of these guys, I believe. I don't see why that would not be the case. Plus, if you finish this this mission itself, you do get over 180,000 UEC, which is pretty awesome. I don't know if you can keep taking this once you have your 6. If so, it'd potentially be a good way to make some money. Whoa, that was a big desync there. Okay, where is our buddy? He's over here. That ship is out. That ship. So the way to look at it, when you target a ship, if it's got shields on it still, those are the ones you're going for. So this Titan here, we're going to go for this. But we're kind of far away, so I'm going to have to get up closer. I could switch to missiles. Why not? Am I too far away? Maybe. Didn't hurt to try at the missiles, though. I never really have a lot of luck with missiles. I'm probably too far when I'm shooting at them. Again, I'm not a combat pilot. Ooh, I've taken a couple hits there recently. That's kind of interesting. I haven't really taken any this whole time. Okay. Anyone else? That's my guy. Are you still after him? Even though you're got no shields? I don't think so. There we go. You're who I'm after. You're so far away. It's definitely not you. Try again with the shields. Oh, that hit it. Perfect. All right. So there's somebody. Like, these... Ooh, there we go. Who's this? Perfect. We're going to switch to all our guns. Why not? We got to be getting close to the end now. Might as well have some fun with the fun guns. Although, I'm missing so many of my shots. there we go. And we are done. So, contract complete. If I wanted to, I could try to strip some components off these ships if I had a cargo ship. But that's it. We completed our mission. So I'm going to quickly just go to Tressler. Oh, that's how you spell Tressler. So that we're out of the way of this mission. That was about 20 minutes of actual combat, which was relatively quick considering this is not the best combat ship, and I am not, by any means, a combat pilot. But we're doing okay. Actually, I'm gonna show you quickly how you can check your progress. Go to Journal. We're going to go to Save Stanton Mission Progress. I love that CAG has put this in. And Phase 1, 1 of 6. I've completed the first one. 5 more of those. You can either do this or you can do the cargo mission. Now the cargo mission, you arrive, you fight off some enemies, and then there's a ship that you have to take cargo off and bring to another location. I haven't tried that yet. I know you can actually leave and come back from that area. So you could arrive in a combat ship, destroy the enemies, quickly go get something like a freelancer or a Taurus or something like that, and come back and load all the cargo and then head out. That is also a possibility. But this is already much too long of a video. Again, this is Phase 1. Phase 2, entirely different. I haven't tried it out yet. I haven't finished Phase 1. I'm going to go back to my other account, the account I'm actually doing this on, and try to get my last 2 missions of that done for Phase 1, and then we'll see about Phase 2. So, hopefully, people are having fun, and let me know in the comments what you think of the Crusader Intrepid. Let me know now what you think based on what you know, before we even know how much this thing is going to cost. How much do you think it should cost? I'm hoping, especially since it's going to be like the initial run, it'll be a little bit cheaper. Warbond 45 for a game package. That would be awesome if that's the case for something like that. It'll at least be an LTI token, so I see CAG pricing it low just for selling it just like that. But we will see. And until next time, head on out there and save Stanton, everyone. Goodbye, and thank you so much for watching.